Come on. Do I sound like I'm joking? Do I sound like I'm playing? When you look into my eyes, you understand what I'm saying? Let me say it to you slowly, and it may sound scandalous. I don't think that you can handle this.
Once again, we are on. He is the great Mike Steph. I am the MoJo King. This is Hidden Gems Football, brought to you by the mighty 19 Media Group. Mike Steph, you have a bit of a different background there. How you doing?
All things considered, I'm doing good. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have various backgrounds that are different because I'm in kind of transitional mode because of holiday seasons and so forth. You know, the grandchildren to be up here in a couple of weeks. Space is limited, but that just shows the amount of dedication that we have to the art that we call Hidden Gems Football, because no matter hook or crook, we're going to give you all the news that you could use. But besides that, I'm doing great. Matter of fact, I'll save the personal stuff for the end of the program, and hopefully this orange is not too hard on the eyes. But guess what? You're gonna have to deal with it.
Nah, man, looking.
It could
good,
be blue
good.
and green, so be lucky.
It could be white and green. That'd be tragic.
Right. That's the best part about this background, though. I could just disappear and reappear. Sure, I'm gonna be like the Undertaker. All shit. Every time you say something that I don't agree with, I'm just gonna lean back. They don't call me the Forbidden Door for anything.
Hey.
Listen, you're the one who's thinking that way. I said Forbidden Door. I didn't say Forbidden Opening. I didn't say let's party. I didn't say spread the love.
Don't forget your thing from last week. So let's not go that direction again.
We're gonna leave that up to your pristine and supreme editing skills to figure out what to leave and what to chop out.
All right, moving on to Thursday night football. The 7-6 Los Angeles Rams head to San Francisco to face the 6-7 49ers. The 49ers are 2.5-point favorites at home, and the projected total is 48.5 points. That means Vegas is telling us they expect the Rams to score 23 and the 49ers to score 25.5. As far as injuries, the Rams are pretty healthy, but wide receiver Demarcus Robinson has a shoulder injury and he is doubtful for next week. On San Francisco's side, there are questions because we already had a McCaffrey injury, then we had his backup Jordan Mason injured. Isaac Guerrero went off for most of the game this last week, and then he sprained his foot. We'll see what happens with him as far as Thursday night. If he's not able to go, Patrick Taylor Jr. is next up in line. Also for San Francisco, Nick Bosa has an oblique injury. He is going to be questionable. Mike Steph, what do you think about this game? Who you got, Rams or Niners?
Before I get into my little spiel, let me ask you this question concerning the injuries. Since they're down to like their fourth string running back, do you believe that they're going to implement Deebo Samuel more as a running threat, being the fact that they're literally out of running threat, even though I know he really doesn't want to be in that position? Just a question.
I will say this. I saw a quote from Deebo saying that he's not having a down year. He's just not getting the ball. So that would lead me to believe that they might actually use him this week. What do you call that? When you feed the person that's complaining?
Pacifier.
I'll think about the saying later. I like that, though. He's being a baby and he's a pacifier.
Listen, I thought of something else, but then I had to realize it's a family-friendly show. Anyway, talk about the Rams. Yes, the Rams. The Rams are 7-6. They're hanging on to contention, but they're one game behind the Commanders in the wild card race, but they're also one game behind the Seahawks for the lead in the NFC West. They're coming off a shootout versus the Bills. The Rams are 6-2 since the bye week and have everything in front of them. They have, after this Thursday night matchup, they have both the Cardinals and the Seahawks at home in the last 4 games. And oh, by the way, guess who else they have on their schedule that should be a guaranteed win? Yes, that's right. My New York Jets. Stafford, when he's on, he is on. Kua and Kupp make catch after catch after catch, which only enhances the greatness of Matthew Stafford. I can't believe I'm uttering the words greatness and Stafford in the same sentence. But the defense is the problem. The defense really is the problem. They're giving up 25 points per game, but if the offense plays like they did on Sunday, it might just be enough to sneak in yet again. Because remember, last year, nobody had them pegged as a postseason team, and they got in, I believe at a record of 10-7. Going to the other side, the 49ers made a fool out of me. I'm the idiot that had the audacity to think that they were going to lose at home versus the Bears with the third string running back who, as my bro mentioned earlier, got injured in that game. They blew them out and put up 38 points. That win broke their 3-game losing streak, but ultimately, it might be too little too late. After this game, they have the Lions at home and finish up with the Cards on the road with the Dolphins sprinkled in between. I remain steadfast in my opinion that defensive coordinator Staley has caused this defense to take a step back, along with the hobbled nature of Fred Warner for the majority of the season. They're giving up 23.7 points per game, which equals the amount that they've been scoring. So what does that equal? That equals close to 500 team, hence the record 6-7. So short week, Rams are on the upswing, 49ers are battered, but yet the 49ers are favored by 2.5. I am going the Rams plus 2.5, and that over under, I'm going under because I'm actually concerned about the 49ers being able to score to keep up with the Rams, especially if they continue the roll that they were on this past Sunday. Remember, they scored 44 points against a very good Bills defense. 49ers ain't the Bills defense. So once again, the Rams plus 2.5, over under.
Yeah, start with San Francisco. As you point out, they're giving up a lot of points. They're ranked 22nd in points given up. But what's interesting about it is they're actually the third-ranked defense as far as yardage. They're also the sixth-ranked offense as far as yardage. The 49ers just know how to lose games, it seems like. Meanwhile, the Rams, talking about not knowing how to lose games lately, they edged out Buffalo. Buffalo made their furious comeback. It looked like Buffalo was going to take it, and the Rams pulled it out. You know, you got to give them a lot of credit for that. Thursday night has had multiple times that I've just been confused by the spread, and this is one of them. Now, I have to say, every time I've been confused by the spread, Vegas knew something I didn't, and it went the other way. But the way I'm looking at it, it seems like the Rams should not really be underdogs in this game. I understand the 49ers just had a good game, but it was against Chicago. The Bears have their own issues. I like the Rams here. As far as the over-under, I really like that where it is at. I think that's pretty much spot on. I'm not going to bet it, but I will lean over. Oh, one final thing. As far as playoffs chances, the Rams, according to NFL.com, have a 30% chance, and the 49ers still have an 8% chance of making the playoffs.
This is a 19 Media Group presentation.
There's only one team eliminated in the NFC. Mike, Steph, do you know what team that is?
New York Football Giants.
Yes, sir.
I don't understand that. I really don't, because Carolina has what? Carolina's 3-10. So you mean to tell me they're saying if Carolina runs the table and everybody else loses, they can win the NFC South at a record of 7-10?
If I remember right, I think they have less than a 1% chance. So most likely, whether they win or not, if they win and everybody they need to lose loses, they might still get eliminated just off tiebreakers because it's very small chance. But they're still officially in.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There's a chance.
Okay.